Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses back here with my first episode of the Salary Cap Report here in Season 3 of NBA 2K25 My Team. Now, the first thing I want to point out is something that I pointed out in my last My Team upload where I talked about the salary being bumped up to 13,500 in salary cap for Season 3, which is a pretty dramatic increase. That's going to give you potentially enough salary to just bench maybe one or two of your amethyst or lower tier cards and bring in a pink diamond if you want to. So, pretty big change right there. You should definitely expect to see teams with pink diamonds in salary cap now, or at least more diamonds than you're used to seeing in Season 2 of salary cap. So, just keep an eye out for that and try to adjust your lineup accordingly. And that's what we're going to do in this video. We have a number of cards that we bought during the Super Pack market crash earlier, I guess, in this past week. I talked about it in Season 1, I guess, when I was talking about market crashes for players when it comes to Super Packs. It's the lower tier cards who you see drop in value the most throughout the week because people are ripping packs trying to get those high tier cards, and they're just discarding any of the low tier cards who they get because they're trying to make their MT back and then try to rip more packs. The vicious cycle that 2K loves to try to push onto their consumers because 2K is going to 2K. But because of that reason, I try to capitalize on those lower tier cards dropping in value, and I went out and I bought some of them. Including cards like Joe Ingles, who, where's Joe Ingles? Is he a small forward? Yeah, Joe Ingles, who's a card that we could throw in. 19 badges as a 6'8 shooting guard. 13 gold badges, 19 total badges makes this card, I think, potentially usable. And I think, again, given that we have this bump to our salary up to 13,500, I think if you can still find these low tier cards that you can run in your lineup and you can conserve your salary for the big hitters, then maybe you can run some of these salary demons that you like, these sapphire and lower tier cards like my GOAT Jarvis Hayes, or even like, this guy, Craig Elo, who I call White OG Anunoby. Bringing in players like this could potentially give you the salary cap space to bring in a pink diamond that you really like. I don't know if you're going to be able to bring in a Galaxy Opal. I don't know what Galaxy Opal salaries look like because I don't have any. You guys know me. I don't rip packs ever. The highest tier cards I have are pink diamonds, and they're all pink diamonds that I've gotten from leveling up. In fact, we're about to add a pink diamond who we did not get from leveling up for the first time, and that's because I bought the Pro Pass because I do it every single season. We're going to add Bronny James Jr. to our collection. I'm not sure if we're going to be adding him to our lineup. It's going to depend on his salary. If he's 5,000 salary, we might be able to make something work. Let me make sure that I'm recording here. I am. What's going on, YouTube? All right, here we go. So pink diamond, Bronny James. Card actually looks pretty damn solid, especially defensively. I ended up not opening up the Thanksgiving locker code pack because I wanted to see what Bronny James was going to look like, because if he was going to be good defensively, then I thought I wouldn't have to get Chauncey Billups. And lo and behold, Bronny James does look pretty good defensively. Now, I might still take Chauncey Billups anyways because we're going to get a diamond Harrison Barnes from the Ascension board, which that may be a diamond you want to throw into your salary cap lineup if you get him, especially if you get him early on before a lot of people get him, because Sapphire Harrison Barnes is a fan favorite when it comes to building salary cap lineups. I can only imagine how good that diamond Harrison Barnes is going to be for you. So yeah, here we go. Pink diamond, Bronny. Also, speaking of Season 3 players that you might want to throw into your lineup, that Evo Klay Thompson looks like a really good option as well. I'll show you guys the card right here. He's only 1,000 salary, and to evo him, it's pretty easy. You need to make 14 threes, I think, over multiple games, and you need to score 39 points with him in one game. And the card looks really damn good. 11 gold badges without being evoed, including gold on-ball menace, which is crazy. A lot of other really good defensive badges as well. I mean, you can see this is the young Klay Thompson, so he is an elite 3-and-D player. One of my favorite cards to use in my team history. Really glad I get to use him for free, and since I don't play Showdown, I don't play Park, I don't really need to have a pink diamond Klay Thompson. This Klay Thompson's actually going to be much better for me because I can't use the pink diamond Klay in salary cap. I mean, I might be able to because now we have a 13,500 salary cap limit, but I don't have him, so that point is moot. Now, other upgrades we can make to our team. Again, I mentioned I bought some players during the super pack market crash of yesteryear. Bronny James at 5,500 is kind of interesting. I want to, for now, throw Thabo Sefolosha in here because I think Thabo Sefolosha will be an upgrade for us over Craig Elo. I love Craig Elo. Those of you guys that watch me play salary cap on stream in season 2 know that he was one of my favorite players to use because of how good he was defensively. He was able to hold his own against a lot of really good primary ball handlers in the salary cap streets, including some diamonds. But I just feel like now that we might see pink diamonds, I can't use Craig Elo as my point of attack defender. But Thabo Sefolosha, I think, will be able to hold his own better against these higher gem tier cards. And so for that reason, I'm going to be throwing Thabo Sefolosha into the lineup. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to throw Bronny James into the lineup, but since we have this extra salary, I am debating throwing in Brandon Jennings as a player who I think could be really helpful for us. He was really helpful in our, I guess the middle portion of our salary cap run in season 2. And he's still sitting at 2,000 salary. Another upgrade I want to make, I want to bench Tyus Jones, and I want to bring in a player who I got from one of the first 3 deluxe packs that I opened from the NBA storyline set. And that is one of the better rubies that we could have gotten from that set. I know he's a fan favorite. A lot of people love this man so much. And that is none other than Josh Giddey, who is 6'8" and is point guard eligible, with some really good badges, 13 gold. Some of them are really solid defensively. He does not have on-ball menace, unfortunately, but he has enough solid gold badges that I can make him work, especially given that he's 6'8". And if you look at his ratings, 83-pointer is not bad. Defensively, kind of mediocre, but again, it's fine. I feel like his height will make up for his bad defense. And then 88 speed is great as well. So this card could be a really fun card to run. And, you know, I want to see if we can throw more high-end players into our lineup, right? So can we bench Channing Frye? That's my question. I did get Nene at the end of my last video. You could see here that this does put us 300 salary over the limit. So I might have to try to find another direction to go in. If Eduardo Nahara was a little bit taller, maybe I could have thrown him in at the 5. But since he's not, I don't know if there's anyone else I'd want to throw in place of him, because I don't really have a lot of bigs. You know, like if Mark Eaton was a better center, I could have maybe thrown him in, but no, he's not going to work either. So I guess maybe for now we'll just throw in Nene, and then we'll see if I can find a way to make him work in our lineup. I don't know if we're going to be able to. I'm also not totally married to this lineup being the way that it is right here. Yeah, I mean, I know one option I could do is I could bench Josh Giddey, although Josh Giddey's at 1,000. Yeah, I just think it's tough. With Nene being a 2,000 salary card, I think it's going to be really, really tough for me to run him. I would love it if I could find a way to run Channing Frye here, or Purvis Ellison here. Let's just throw Channing Frye. Where is he? Where's Channing? Did I just miss Channing? Oh, he's right in front of my face. It would be nice if I could do something like this and then bring in Bronny James. But to do this, I would have to find a way to remove 2,300 salaries. So I probably have to go back to benching Thabo Sefolosha, bringing in a guy like Craig Elo. Maybe I have to downsize and bring in a guy like Marquise Daniels, who's a little less in the salary department, or Josh Childress. That'll leave me at 1,600. So I'd probably have to bench Jaime Jaquez Jr. and bring in, let's see, if I bring in Eduardo Nahara, what happens? Leaves me at 800. So I could bring in Eduardo Nahara and then throw in, no, it's going to be tough. We'll have to play around with this and figure out what we're going to do, but I would love to be able to throw in, what's his face? Bronny James Jr. I'm not sure what we're going to do here. We're going to mess around with this. I just wanted to show you guys a few of the different salaries that have been adjusted and a few of the new players that I have in my lineup that I could potentially bring out there in the salary cap streets. I don't know if it's going to make sense for you guys to bring pink diamonds, especially given the fact that they're still pretty damn expensive. I mean, I think 5,000 is the lowest value you're going to see pink diamonds at. And Bronny James being at 5,500, I think makes him just difficult enough to include in your lineup where you might not want to bring him into salary cap. All right, with that said, let's end this video opening up some of these packs that we have here. We'll see if we get anything good out of it. We're not going to open up this one because I don't know who I want out of that pack yet. All right, here we go. Pack number 1 from the NBA storyline set. We're going to get another Ruby. Make sure I'm still recording. Yes, I am. Cool. Okay. I forget if Ryan Dunn is a Ruby. I would like to get Ryan Dunn. I would hate to get a duplicate, and I'm afraid we will, because we already have Scottie Pippen Jr. and Josh Giddey. Let's see who we get. We get Risa Shea, who I don't have, and I think he's actually kind of interesting because he's a 6'10 shooting guard. So that's actually a really interesting card that we can throw into our lineup for salary cap. I knew I should have waited until I opened up these packs to mess with my lineup. But honestly, I was convinced that I was not going to be able to make a lineup that I liked in this video because I want to actually take some time and mess with different combinations. We get an Emerald. Emeralds might not be bad for us. Let's see who we get. We get Agbaji. I would have loved to have gotten, I think, Deuce McBride, one of my favorite players on the Knicks right now. I think he has an Emerald Storylines card. I would love to get him just for my Knicks team. We have a few more packs. Maybe we can get Deuce in one of these. We'd love to see a shake out of this. We get a Sapphire. I don't think I have any Sapphires, do I? Oh, no, I have one. I have Keyshawn George. Hopefully this is not Keyshawn George. We get Peyton Pritchard. If I bring him into salary cap, I'll only be taking half-court shots with him. If you know, you know. I think we have 4 more of these. Another Ruby. I'm getting pretty scared because I already have 3 of them. Will this be a duplicate? We get Carlton Carrington. I don't know who that is, but welcome to the team, I guess. All right, 3 more packs. I honestly just don't want any dupes. I don't. I really don't. I feel like we already have 3 or 4 rubies. The fact that we have no dupes out of any of those, I'm pretty happy with. Can we get Deuce? We get Deuce McBride. Let's go, man. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see that. I love Deuce so much. So glad he's back from his knee injury. Hopefully the Knicks can get a W. I think the Knicks are actually playing right now. I'm a fake fan for not watching. 2 more of these packs. We get Aaron Wiggins. Cool. All right, last pack. Come on, 2K. Can I get Ryan Dunn? Is that me asking for too much? I think he's a Ruby. I forget if he's a Ruby or a Sapphire. Okay, we get a Ruby. Who's it going to be? We get Carrington once again. That's kind of ass. We'll just sell him, right? There's nothing in the exchange, I think. I don't even know what that is. No, we're not doing that. Hell no. All right. We're going to open up this festival event pack that we got from, I think one of our ball drops had this, and we were lucky enough to get it. And I use lucky enough in air quotes. I mean, we're going to probably get 2 injury cards. I think this event is absolute trash. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to get an injury and a bronze shoe. Great event, 2K. Thank you. All right, 87 plus overall premium. Let's see if we can get a solid Gems of the Game card, potentially, that we can throw into our lineup. Let's see. We get PJ Tucker. Could be an interesting defender for us. Interesting 3-and-D player. Love that he's small forward eligible. Let's take a quick look at some of these players that we just got added, that we just added to our team. That was awful English right there. I apologize. Let's throw Brandon Jennings back into this lineup. And let's put Zachary Risa-Shea in at the 2. Is he small forward? Yes. So yeah, all these cards are 1,000 in salary. I think he's 6'10", right? Yeah, that's insane, man. 6'10". Bronze on-ball menace is not bad. I don't know what any of their jumpers are like. 83 speed is not great, but again, 6'10", not too terrible. I honestly might do this for now. I think Klay Thompson, especially once I evo him, will be better than Risa-Shea. And then, I mean, these 2 dudes, 6'8" point guard, 6'10" shooting guard. I could basically switch on defense if I wanted to. Now, what's interesting here is this gives me 1,900 salary to work with. So all I would have to do if I wanted to bring in Nene, and that's if I like his jumper, which I might. I want to throw Nene in for now. Let me see. What is Pau Gasol, actually? Can I throw in Pau Gasol? Okay, Pau's 1,200. So worst comes to worst, I'll bring in Pau. But for now, let me see. Man, I really want to make Nene work. Let's leave this like this for now. Is there anyone else I could bench? I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I can make this work if I wanted to by just benching Jalen Brunson, but I don't really want to take too much more time in this video. Yeah, Brunson's at 1,500. Let's just throw Jalen Brunson in over there, and then that gives us another 900 salary. We can upgrade someone else. Here, you know what I could do if I really wanted to? I could put Risa-Shea at the 3. I could probably bring in Thabo Sefolosha. Yep, I could bring in Thabo. I could put Thabo here. And now this lineup kind of looks nasty. That gives me 200 additional salary to mess around with as well. It's not bad. Yeah, there's so much I can do with this lineup. We're not going to have this lineup fully flushed out in this video. Just want to show you guys what I'm thinking about for my lineup. A longer episode 1 of the salary cap report here in season 1, in season 3, but it's a brand new season. So why not go a little bit longer, share all of our thoughts on the season. Let me know down below in the comments what's your starting 5 going to be. Or if you want, give me your full 10-man lineup, or if you go deeper than that, give me your full 13-man lineup for salary cap in season 3, at least for this first weekend. And let me know down below also, what's your early season 3 grade? What are your thoughts on what we have available to us in game so far? I'm really hoping we get some better free options. We already had a 90+ overall premium pack. That's how I got my Nene, if you guys didn't see in the last video. Hopefully we get better free packs, because the money spenders are eating really, really good this weekend. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, I'll see you later.